What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please go ahead and throw those A's in the chat if I have you in YouTube. Please know that I am not streaming from Discord today. I am strictly streaming from YouTube moving forward, but the trading team will continue to move with me in Discord privately during the week. Okay, so for the market preps, I'm going to go ahead and start streaming only through YouTube. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and actually just say it here in the voice channel in Discord. Guys, please know, Discord, I'm not going to be streaming from this end. Please join me in YouTube as I'm going to go ahead and close the stream here for the Discord. Okay, please join me in YouTube right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut my voice here from Discord and we'll continue moving forward. Okay, team? So join me there right now because I will not be streaming from Discord. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing moving right now. So I'm going to go ahead and exit my Discord screen now. Okay, so let's see. Got to come back in on this side. Hold on. And there we go. Let's go ahead and pull up the screen here and start looking at the financial markets. What is up, CoinFox? Good to see you. Lil AR15, what is good? Joe H, Candace Morrison, what's up, Options? Damon, how's it going, you guys? Thank you for coming on by. What's up, Tarvlog? Darren, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for coming on by. You guys really appreciate it. This is what I'm doing here is actually an effort to see if I can gain some more, some more traffic here in YouTube so that I can get the algorithm to get a little, we can pet it a little bit, right? And get some more attention to the channel, right? Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. If you haven't done so already, please. Actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead here and unmute some of the channels here because I know that I'm going to get some attention here pretty soon, right? So let's go ahead and please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button, right? And make sure to interact with the video. And we'll be able to get some more peeps up in here. We'll definitely be able to get some more attention for the channel, right? So Arca saying more hedge fund exposure. Oh, man. CoinFox, hell yeah, man. What's up, Danny Gonzalez? And yeah, man, I hear that. Let's crack those 50 likes, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you guys for coming on by. Really appreciate everybody for sticking with me. And guys, know that I actually just released a new series, and it's actually going to be Microcap Mondays. And this is actually going to be observing the biggest market movers in the small cap area, microcap area, right? Just dedicated for Mondays, so that we can see what the financial markets are saying for that specific side of things. Okay, you guys. So I would like for you to keep that in mind as well. So if I have actually, let's see, I think I could actually share that link with you right now, just in case you are curious. I covered today GTII, I covered VOCLD, I covered Vera, VERA, and I also covered LQR. Okay, so those are going to be the tickers. I'm sorry. Those are the tickers that I released today. Oh my goodness, no way! Damn it! Who didn't tell me? It doesn't have the damn logo on it. We're over here blaming the whole world, right? It doesn't have the freaking very cool little robot that I created for it. Guys, come on! You gotta tell me, hey Arca, you didn't release any thumbnail on that thing, brother. You messing up. You got to tell me, guys. You know what? You got to tell me. Listen, Arca, you dropping the ball over here, man. That's not looking too good for your reputation. All right, so there we go. I got the freaking thing uploaded. Man, traveling blind over here. All right, so yeah, I got some news for you, team. I got a play already in mind. And there is certainly some things to talk about for the markets coming this week. Please don't forget that we have NVIDIA earnings coming on Wednesday after hours, right? My goodness. It's going to be tough. Dude, Dark Zen is saying the guitar in that song was sick. My bro, that is awesome for you to point that out because yes, man, I love playing guitar. And tracking that song was pretty fun, right? I loved it. So here is the microcap Monday, season 1, episode 1 video, right? So go ahead and keep that in mind because that's going to be where you can see that video, right? And let's see. There we go. All right. Yeah, it is up and running. It's actually getting a lot of views right now. Of course it is, right? Because it's a damn everybody goes into those. But yeah, team, so I'm not sure if you actually got the news regarding Capital One Finance potentially merging or acquiring Discover, right? So this already has price action above 20% in the 24-hour market, right? So I know that this was probably something that was, I think it was completed. I think the news was completed probably by Friday. I think Thursday or Friday is what we were looking at here with options and the rest of the team. And it does, and Capital One does have an upgrade here to 141.74 to about a high of about 170. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Discover and see what it's like, right? So Discover, let's go to its financials here and see if we got a price upgrade on that one as well. So yeah, same situation here. Present is 110.49. The average is about 116.75, which I think it's probably where it is right now, right? I think it may be sitting right around that price in the 24 hours. So if anybody can actually check that 24-hour market, let me know what that price is. It would be incredibly and greatly appreciated. Okay, team. So let's see the other price here. $137 valuation coming in for Discover. So let's look at some of that news, right? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the article here, and we will go over this together and take a look at the higher probabilities. So Galvin is actually telling me that 133 is presently the price for Capital One or Discover. 133. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah. So this is already maxing out its forecast. This could also turn into a short play. Right, it could also turn into an inversion, but or a reversion, right? So we have to see what the charts are also saying, and I'm going to go ahead and try to implement those prices into this, although it would be completely guessed, right? So let's just see. Capital One. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing right over here, right? So this is the generative AI, and you can see here the Los Angeles Times. Yeah, CNN, CNBC, all of it has it. In February 2024, Capital One announced that it would acquire Discover Financial Services for $35.3 billion in all-stock deal, right? In an all-stock deal, sorry. The deal is expected to create the largest credit card company in the United States by loan volume. So in the deal, Capital One will pay 1.0192 of its own shares for each Discover share, which is a 26.6% premium to the closing price on February 16th, 2024. The closing price being February 16th. So this is why I'm saying that it was based around that close. So this will give Discovery shareholders a per share value of $139.86. Okay, so according to Bloomberg, the transaction is one of the world's largest this year. And I will say that I did read, and I believe it was from the Los Angeles Times, that this deal should be closing at late 2024 to potentially early 2025. So CoinFox is sharing with us that Discover is at an all-time high of 135.90, or its all-time high is 135.90s. So okay, that's also good to know. So breaking that resistance, validating the resistance of 135.90 would entail in a continuation to the upside. We just don't know, right? We just don't know if it's actually going to happen. But seeing that it's already maxing out its forecast, there could be maybe into the open of the European hours, there could be positions short getting ready for this, which honestly could be taken down right back to the mean, and then it could be taken right up at a American market open. So the volatility could be something that's very real over the tickers Capital One and Discover. Man, I will say that some danger could be there. So options is saying, look at the 8K that was filed. Capital One is also getting all the defaults in the deal too. This screams something bigger coming soon in the financial markets. Okay, so if they're creating, yeah, so this is the biggest so far, right? So they're talking about the largest credit card company in by loan volume, right? So if that's the case, what are they planning? What are they planning? Discover, let's see, Discover's payment network is used by over 305 million cardholders. Capital One announced it's acquiring Discover Financial Services for $35.3 billion in all-stock deal. Yeah, giving the bank a leg up in the competitive credit card market. This is massive. I think they are trying to go for the Visa title, right? Man, I don't know if it's going to happen, but LPB, what's up, man? I don't know if it's going to happen, but it could be, I don't know. Oh, so CoinFox is speculating here, just more bank consolidation. Man, that's that. Why does that sound so familiar? Why does that sound like the absolute truth there? The charge-offs are increasing too. Oh man. Well, all of this is entering while the okay, let's see when it's entering too. So if they're about to become one of the largest by loan volume credit card companies, why is it being introduced when when we are at a potential low as far as the Fed with their rate hikes? Because they're talking about maybe raising, right? Or I don't know. Could this? I don't know. I don't know. Damn it! It's a very confusing. It's a very confusing time. So CoinFox is saying that the financials are still ripping. Let's take a look at the heat map here and find out what's up. ¿Qué onda, cabrón? How you doing, buddy?
All right, man.
Hell yeah, buddy. Dude, did you see the news on the Capital One trying to merge with Discover for the biggest credit card loan by volume?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's already up to its, see, for example, Discover, it's set to go to 137 on the forecast. Right here. Here it goes. So 137. It's currently sitting at about 133 or 135. It's already maxing out the forecast in the 24-hour market. So I'm wondering if this is actually going to turn into a short play. And also, the fact that Capital One is going to be paying a premium for every share that you own for Discover, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be Capital One shorted and Discover longed, right? So I don't know. I don't know, but that's presently what's happening here. CoinFox is saying because profit margins for credit card companies is like 90%, so they can still absorb defaults for now too. Holy crap! For now, right? Because we're talking about a smaller company having 305 million cardholders. So defaults resulting at a 20% of that. What is that times 5 other companies, right? It's going to be in the trillions. That's going to be a massive, like, broader market default. Like, we as the United States country will be under. Oh, man. Still timing the clock before implosion. Yeah, I still think so. Damn. Let's see. I take 2 extra nipples for SPX, says LPB, to plow through 4,900 this week. You? Man, yeah, that's going to be something that we're going to have to absorb. But Cryptic, I have a potential play for us, and I started backtesting it. I just haven't been able to freaking finish it because this is literally 141 iterations, and I've gotten down some of it, right? But this is such a freaking gnarly ass play. So let's go ahead and go over some of this. Ticker symbol WST, pharmaceutical, right? 369 valuation. Daily ATR set to 1469, and your 5-minute ATR is it's bearable, right? So let's go ahead and pull up. Let's see, WST. Let's see.
Whoa.
You know what? I'm gonna have to pull it up on one of those day
We've
trade
seen it up to 380.
If dude, let me actually see real quick because I think I don't remember it too well. I remember I was preparing it, but I couldn't finish it all the
This
way.
this looks like one of those gap fills.
The panic buys. It's a
Hmm.
panic dip buy all the way through. So
That gets to the 20.
if it
It's
gets
just I'm just looking at it. It looks like one of those gap fills that gets back to the 20 before it comes back down. Just
you're talking about the
eyeballing it. I
daily.
haven't looked at it daily. Yeah,
Let me see.
it's just eyeballing it without researching or anything. That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, the SMA 200 resistance with the EMA with the SMA 20 right now is present, and the support is on the SMA 50. So the SMA 50 is 362.05.
Hmm.
If we do continue to the upside, it's probably because of where price action is right now. Take a look at the 369, whatever top side of the day is. Look to the left,
That's
right?
what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
We need that break.
That's
We need the
yeah.
break of 370, right? So if we can get that break of 370 into 372, 373-ish area, there's a small gap over here that can set a bull trap right about here. That's the 370, 347 to 374.87. That is a little bit of a chop fest here. But this thing has, for my scanner, I actually set up RVol. So this thing was on Thursday, it was at an RVol of almost 3. And RVol here is now sitting at a 1.26. I have a feeling that as soon as this thing jumps up to a 2 of RVol, this is probably going to continue to the upside as everything is pivoted towards the upside presently. 5-minute time frame is curious to me too. Have you checked that one out? Or are you by your charts by chance?
I'm looking right now.
Okay, buddy. Let me pull up here my moving averages too. And same situation here. EMA 200 5-minute 364.78. We still need to combat that, convert it into support, and then the prior day high, of course, the 369.17. Right? We need to combat that too. Right now, presently, the SMA 50 is being converted into a support. And let me see if I had any news regarding the back test.
Well, just logic tells me that it broke the 200 already, but came down and it's supporting on the 50. So this looks like one of those small retracements that's going to go at least to 380.
Oh,
By looking
goodness
at it.
gracious, that's awesome. So out of I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so I've measured 30 iterations. That's about 3.5%. 5.87 on that one, 11% on that one, 5%, 6% on that one, 6. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can eyeball an average. 2%, 2%, 4%, 12%, 10, 11%. 30 iterations, 1, 2, 3 guessed incorrectly to the upside. So out of 30, 27 are guessed to the upside. And at an average of about 8% to 7%. Right? So for an upside. So I mean, we're at expansion right now. We are coming down because of that present drop that we experienced from the SMA 200 to the current valuation. So 370.01, yeah, it dropped 8 points, probably about 9 points drop. And then that reflected here, right? So now the thing is that this downside on the daily is also reflective from the gap down that we got at earnings. So it's still an earnings play. Here's my speculation. The 4-hour time frame, upside pivot, critical expansion. 6-hour time frame, upside pivot, critical expansion. 8-hour time frame was about to curve. So everything's starting from your 30-minute hourly upside, bi-hourly upside, 3-hour upside, 4, 6, and 8. Or arguably at the 6-hour. So we have a massive tidal wave coming from the early time frames. So I think you're right. We may be able to get a 20-point jump on this coming in on the. It has 1469 on the average true range daily. We may see that tomorrow.
What's wrong with?
Now, 5-minute time frame. Let me see.
It's fine. Your tummy hurt?
5-minute time frame. We have RVol. I'm sorry. We have a ATR of about 88 cents. So it's definitely within the bounds here. Who do we got here? Sorry. Options. Discover has had decreased earnings. Let's see options. Yeah, okay. Who we got? Let's see WST. Yeah, man. And Joseph, how you doing, brother? Arca, you must be associated with Nancy Pelosi because you can predict everything exact to the number. My brother, what did you experience over there? See, I think that Nancy could do it. She could predict it because she owns all of those shares and all of those millions of dollars, her and her husband, you know? So in my case, I don't have millions of dollars, man. Oh, dude, that is good times. But no, man, no. I think, guys, there could be a little bit of a setup here. We're gonna go over Nvidia and all the rest of the markets as well, right? So we need to take a look at first futures and see how we're looking as far as direction. Do we have? Here's the next question. Do we have? Oh, right. Here's the heat map. We wanted to see this, right? Okay, so tech. Looking red so far. So if tech is red, that means the financials might actually get the green coming in this week. So let's see. Yeah, finance is kind of starting to balance here. Let's see. Health and technology. Look, health technology, that's starting to show some green. Let's see. Commercial services, that's probably going to, I don't know. Consumer services are a little down right now. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is good enough. Let me take a look at futures now. Let me see the ES and see what we're looking, how we're looking. Okay. So ES is our boy right here. So let's go to the ES1 and take a look at price action, right? So currently, let's get rid of all this crap here, right? Okay, price action on the day. We have, so the day opened about just a few hours ago. We have 5,005 and dropping, right? So it's already on the daily time frame. Price action is already below the prior bar low, and it's actually below the 2-day low, right? So we're already at, that was a 50-10-75. Right, so we're at about 5,005 points right now. Okay, so that's already combating the support. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still arguably a weekly to bi-weekly support at about 5,000. The low is here, 5,375. We have an immediate support here at 49.9825. I expect a bounce from this zone to validate the resistance of the range of 5,004 points to about 5,000. Around 5,012, and that would, or maybe even all the way up to 5,014. This will continue to drop into the support levels of about, I'd say, 49.71 into the invalidation zone of about 49.3725. So that's right. So CoinFox is saying ES needs to dump 48.80s to the 90s. That's what I'm thinking too. CoinFox is saying OPEX over, VIX expiration over, dump this pick. That's right. So OPEX being the options expiries are now over effective this last Friday. All right. So if we're going to continue to the downside here, it would probably be this week. And I definitely think that we can start dropping the ES several points to the downside, which is going to apply pressure on the broader markets, right? So that means Dixie going to come up. We're looking at bonds increasing. The yield is going to go up, and we're probably also going to notice some small caps experiencing some upside coming in soon, right? Soon. I'm talking soon. Okay, so and it's very selective. If you're talking about micro caps and small caps, If you start to see a pump on one of them and a second and a third one, observe what sector they're in. If that sector is showing you that there's promise, then look at other tickers within that sector, and those are likely to be chased after the upside of the present one. Okay, as soon as you start catching the resistance tops of those microcaps and small caps, then we can start observing the potential reversion from the larger caps and the mega caps, right? So there's going to be a quick little shift here. And I'm already noticing that several of these microcaps are experiencing some pretty parabolic upsides thus far. So it's nice to hear about the Big Dixie. So now, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the DXY here, right? Because there is potentially some upside to be figured here, right? So let's see. Sorry about that, team. Okay, that should be fine. So presently, right now, 104.35, right? We're already above the prior day high. Prior day's high was set to 104.37. Oh man, we're right at that spot there. Okay, so let's see. Daily time frame RSI is in the gravitational zone. This is highly likely going to continue on to the upside. EMA 200 and the 50 have been long crossed on the daily time frame. So now let's look at the 5-minute and see what's going on in there, right? So yeah, this is reading. Look at this. We're resisting from the SMA 50. We're trying to convert the SMA 50 into a support now, right? So this arguably could be a resistance. So that means that we could retrace back here to either the EMA 9 and validate there, or we can validate from 104.33 for a continuation to the upside. Now, if there is deeper pressure, I don't think there's a problem with coming down to about 104.31, maybe even at the EMA 200 at 104.30 before catching enough thrust to the upside to catch the succession of the upside of the SMA 50. So if we do get that SMA 50 break, the 104.41 is kind of a temporary resistance that you would look at. But in reality here, we may be looking at a deeper upside in consideration here, keeping in mind that we're looking for a deeper correction from the ES. There is a potential here that we're going to start breaking the 105 level we may actually break the 105 level into the areas of about, I would say maybe small resistance at 105.31, pull back to to the highs of 104.90, followed by a 106.01. Here it is, 106. This is my topside target for the Dixie. 106.50 is what I'm observing, and that is actually that's actually a daily gap, right? So that gap is what I'm observing here. So let's see. Right about there is, I think, the topside target. 106. Let me see. 106.52 to 106.61 is currently what I'm observing here for the DXY, and I'm curious to see why. Oh, okay, well, there's also a psychological little ridiculous thing going on in here, right? So you definitely have an inverse head and shoulders. The upside is currently validating right now. So this is the regression is going against the price, which it's fine. It doesn't mean it's any less valid than whatever else, right? It just means that it's a different regression, right? So if we take the line all the way to the bottom side of price there from the neckline, our top side target is set to be, let's do it from the center here, it's set to be at about 107.34. So now that gives me a resistance level for us to observe, right? So this is my final offer, 106.51 to 107.35, right? So right around there. This is what I'm observing here as the top side for the price action for Dixie to come in the week. Right? So if we do get that upside, what does that mean for rejection? That means that the broader markets are probably going to face a red week. And we are ready to set position short on whatever has to be offered. Now, here's the next thing. How, if we're looking at an upside on WST, let's pull this up on the daily and take a look at its correlation between the broader markets and the ticker itself, right? So let's why don't we just add, let's just add a correlation coefficient and compare it to the SPY and apply. So we want to go ahead and take a look at the weekly time frame and see how that correlation is looking like, right? So let me just put it up here. Okay, so not too correlated, right? In fact, it's correlated directly before, but this is below the 50% mark here. You're looking at 0.37 here. It's not deeply correlated. Let's look at the daily. Correlation is starting to drop, guys. I think that the upside on WST is of higher probability, while the financial markets, while the broader markets, specifically tech, experiences some downside. And that being said, I believe the Russell 2000 may be showing upside too. So let's look at the IWM and see how that's looking for the week as well. Everything is correlated. So far, everything is reading the way it should be reading in a macro scale. Right, so we're talking about Dixie against risk assets in general. WSC looks like it might run down to 339 again. That could be, yes, that is honestly the loading zone. If we can get that 339 bottom right around this area here, that's potential entry. But we will see. We will see as the decoupling of the broader markets to the WST ticker it's starting to happen. Okay, so let's see what, I'm sorry. The IWM, let's take a look at that right now. So IWM is currently experiencing some upside, right? It got rejected at the SMA 200 5-minute time frame, and now it's sitting below the SMA 50 and the EMA 9. Okay, does it have any further downside to go? Well, let's take a look at that, because I can definitely see on the daily time frame, this gap right at the bottom side, that could be an area of immediate support, right? So if we're looking at a drop into 200 to 199.79, we must not ignore any further downside on this, right? So if this is the primary support, then so be it, right? But there is one more that we can observe that it's just a little further beyond, and that could be this gap right here, right there, right? So we're looking at a potential 197.74 to 198.44. Let's observe its daily true range and get some markings on this, right? So present valuation 201.66, $4.16. It's its daily true range, right? So $4 down, that would naturally put us into 198.44 to 197.74. I do think that we have a IWM immediate short-term retracement. This is likely at market open, right? We could run down its average true range, maybe a full ATR, and then get a full ATR to the upside as well. So this is actually just validating what's, from my perspective here, is just a series of higher highs, higher lows. And it's showing promise. This doesn't look too bearish to me. Inside bar, daily time frame, sure, I got it, right? But we could actually find that support and then bounce. I'm not sure how everyone's feeling about this, but it's looking okay. Oh yeah, NVIDIA will definitely set the tone for sure. NVIDIA earnings coming in on Wednesday after hours. There could be, guys, remember that when NVIDIA sets its macro targets, that's likely when the broader markets also set their macro targets too. NVIDIA has the power to run it, right? It really is that impactful. Okay, so yeah, small caps here are, I'm looking at some temporary downside before a recovery here and continuation. Otherwise, this would also be known as like a weekly bull flag of sorts, right? Maybe even a monthly bull flag. Yeah, you have a green outside bar here, 9 days to close on the monthly time frame, getting really close to that top side of 205.49. I see this as likely breaking it. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And definitely getting an increase of volume too. LPB. Hell no. Never. I don't think so. It's a little too big. That's too big of a comparison. You're talking about the granddaddy of things. Oh goodness. So yeah, guys, I everything is kind of rhyming. Everything is rhyming. So screw it. You know what? Let's yeah, well, why don't we move on to the traditional tickers here, right? Let's take a look at Tesla. Let's look at Nvidia. Let's look at whatever else. Let's see. Man, Tesla. We've known Tesla to run sometimes with the markets and sometimes in its own, it'll run its own tick, right? It'll run based on its own tick. I think that the broader markets are going through such a shift that Tesla will inevitably follow the markets this turnaround. If it doesn't, that would be completely by surprise to me. But Tesla does have some upside here. I see Tesla running up to the targets of about 206.32, still about another $7 up, you know, and potentially get this thing to drop, right? I think that a little bit more of upside here on the Tesla asset, and this thing is probably going to revert and fall. As I can show you already why. You have daily volume dropping and you have ascending price. You have bearish divergence on volume here. Now we got the close. Now check this out. We got the buy daily. We're going to get the buy daily close in 15 hours, 49 minutes as of tomorrow, right? Tomorrow market close. That means that we may be able to print a pretty terrible looking candle here. Although it is an outside bar, it may look like hell. Right? But let me see the daily time frame. Okay, daily time frame already printed this little tiny hanging man there, right? Let's see if let's see what that's looking like on momentum. Let me pull that up. This is gonna give us a oof. Let's just see. Man, that's potentially validating here, team. Let me just block out the drawings. Keep the indicator in. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, we have here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. Let me pull it up on a new chart. And what time frame was that? The daily time frame, right? Okay, good. So let's go Tesla. Let's put this on the daily time frame, right? Let's put this thing on log. Let's pull up the RSI and get our trend line tool. Okay, I want you to observe this trough right here. That marks off the top side of about 222.35. October 24th, 2023. Now, if we draw a line from this trough to the top one that we just made, right there. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and make these lines a little steadier here, right? We'll make them so they're completely visible. Not that one. I'll do this one here. Okay. So that area there, marked off with price action, creates a divergence. Just like this. Right? So take a look here. You're getting a higher high. Right? This could be considered what's known as a phantom drive of divergence, right? Just that's somebody else's script or somebody else's title. It's not an actual title. Phantom drives are not, it's not actually true. But this is technically, based on somebody else's strategy, a drive of phantom bearish hidden divergence, right? So this is hidden because you are creating the higher high with price action creating the lower high. And now Phantom, you're going through price action and through signal from point A to point B. And we're already validated with one. Right? So we have a hidden drive of bearish divergence there, and I do think that we have a few more to even consider, actually. I'm sure that if we start looking really deeply here, we probably will find one. Oh, I think there is one there. Nonetheless, team, if we don't find it here, it's quite all right. Let me see. Sorry. Downside with downside. There they are. There it is. This is another drive of Phantom hidden bearish divergence, right? So right from this trough here, let's draw it in. This trough right here, creating a higher high momentum. Let's go back to that trough, creating a lower high momentum. We have several drives of hidden bearish divergence literally cascading into each other here. And that being said, the daily gap is almost over, right? So, and that also too, we are set to create more drives of bearish divergence as we go up to the completion of this gap. So the gap resistance that I'm looking at personally, team, would be located between 206.43 to the top side of this price action here that was responsible for a drop from 207.80 down to about 175. Tough resistance there, right? 207.73 to 206.43 is my top side here for Tesla into the coming day before we actually validate all the drives of bearish divergence, including new ones and the fill of the gap here. So yeah, there could be a little bit of a liquidity grab there. So CoinFox saying, yeah, Tesla, I'd like to see it roll at least 191-ish. I think so too. It could be. I think that the 200 level, 207, it's like kind of bull trappy. You know, it's a little bit of a trap there ish. I don't want to really be the biggest bear ever, right? But I think that what we're doing here is very similar to this fractal here. And I don't really believe in fractal analysis, right? I do think that we're performing this right here. So we got the bottom side on the regression, right? Complete pump to the upside all the way to the 226 from 194, right? Approaching the 230 level, then capitulated from 226 to 205, 20-point decline from there. So that's what I'm thinking we're doing here, right? It looks like we're headed towards that resistance top, and then we're essentially just going to kind of capitulate here, right? So it feels sort of like that. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that it kind of has that same feel. So although it is at the bottom side of regression and it would be a bull play by essence, it technically still is not, right? Because we have, we can't ignore the true bottom line signals, right? Is that we are kind of essentially playing an ABCD structure, right? So, and if it is that, then we are potentially we're still potentially in distribution here before we can start all over a new reaccumulation phase. But we are essentially, let me see, test 1, 2. Yeah, we'll probably get another test of 228, maybe 240s in the coming weeks. Failure probably right back down to the areas of around $200, maybe sub $200, just slightly, and then get another push to the upside. I don't see this as completing just yet. I actually do think the markets are going to experience some more hurt soon, into maybe late March, early April. So that's what I'm looking at for Tesla, man. That's what I'm looking for Tesla. I think that we have some pressure there. So, yeah, options. Yeah, let me look at it, dude. I'm down. Hold on. Let me pull up. Where can I see it? Let's do it here. Okay. So, hold on just a moment. What in the world is that? Let me go to the just a sec, team. Just need a sip of water. It's getting freaking hot in here, man. Actually, you know what? Let me open up that window. Just a moment. All right, very nice. Okay, so let's get rolling here on lunar, right? Because there is a potential massive catalyst. You heard Nelly in the background? Was that my son? Did he go berserko over there or what? Oh man. Let's see. What the heck is this thing trying to tell us, right? That's a pretty bearish candle here, but it doesn't scream reversal just yet. It just honestly, it's actually just it may actually just be a pullback here, but let me see. This has a huge catalyst coming in which can send it, right? So I'm not even sure if that's a March 1st, it has earnings too, so this could be getting priced in. It very much could be getting priced in. Take a look. This is the first tick up on volatility that it's had forever. It's been flatlined at around 20 to 36 cents, and now it's sitting at about 90 cents average true range. This thing is exponentially growing. This is growing a little faster than normal. And if it does have any movement, I want to see what it has to offer as far as the... I hate that I'm having that massive gap over there. Like, what the hell is that about? Right? Whatever. Okay. So, yeah, let's take a look at the moving averages here and see where we are presently for lunar. Damn. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's let me see. Put the SMA 50, put the 200, right? It's over the 200 on the daily. That's already respectable. Let me put the SMA 22. Let's go to the 5-day time frame. Yeah, I was kind of wanting to see something like this, right? It's Jeez, dude. The SMA 50 is getting crossed right now like crazy. It's almost a point away. The 5-day time frame validating the SMA 50 break is huge, right? This is pretty big. And please notice too that we have increasing volume on the 5-day as well. This is ridiculous. 5-day over in a day and 16 hours. Hell, dude, this is such a high risk asset for me, dude. I'm so scared of it. You know, this is not like, I will tell you this, man. This is what I will tell you. As soon as you start breaking above that 1067, this is likely going to start making larger and larger jumps. Dude, because the volume presented right now is beyond any of this back here. It's already way beyond that, right? So, oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this massive candle here. That presented a 10.47 million 5-day volume candle. Look at this one here, 40 million, and this one here, 43.8 million, bro. Chad, what's up, brother? Good to see you here. Are you on? Where are you streaming from? You streaming from your phone? Are you at home? Good to see you, my bro. Yeah, you guys. There's something up here, and I will tell you this as well. There is also a statistical setup, and it's in the gravitation of the bull control zone, the bull zone. Upside pivot on stochastics, expanding volatility. It's literally never contracted on a 5-day. Oh my goodness. I don't even think he's going to be able. I don't even think any one person will be able to do this, dude. The volume is growing so stupid on this, dude. Like, it's growing to the point where FOMO has already taken over. Like, this is very likely going to like $11, you know, like in the next probably 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to open up options, a monthly option on this, man, because this is just so ridiculous. The curvature on a 5-day is beyond what I've seen in a long time on a ticker. So, the 12-hour time frame, let's see. Yeah, man, massive expansion upside in the bullish control zone of the bull zone on stochastics, 8-hour time frame, bull zone in that same gravitational area, expansion there. Dude, 6-hour time frame, upside pivot in the expansion zone as well. Here it is, the 4-hour time frame experiencing a little bit of a pullback here, but you can determine where that support can be located simply by looking at an RSI, right? So I know that not everyone experiences the RSI the way another person does, but if it does have a small pullback, that's because we have the EMA 9 located at about 687, which is the invalidation zone of about 718. I don't even think that it'll reach down that low. As you can see here on the RSI, 4-hour time frame already bouncing from the gravitational zone of the bull strength percentile with an upside pivot. This is probably going to correct, and it's probably going to continue again. So the hourly time frame, yeah, it's coming up to a little bit of resistance here, but I will say that resistance doesn't feel so dangerous because of its position. As the hourly time frame RSI pushes to the upside, we will likely get the SMA 14 of the RSI to retrace just a little bit too. So that means that it's going to push it away from gravitation and away from resistance, and it's going to push into an area where it's likely going to beat its top side. Prior day high 873 is the level to combat here for a short-term trade. Short-term traders, scalpers, break of 873 into, I'd say the resistance, right about here, 988. That would be just over its average true range. I think it could experience a full ATR to the upside tomorrow. And it's just going to be, it's the way you play it, though. Yeah, it's only 11 million float, says CoinFox. This is dangerous, guys. Like, for real, this is dangerous. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it, right? Because of how small it is. $7, you know, and with this can be mangled. It can be ragdolled around like crazy, right? Which is the exponential high, $2 to freaking where almost $9. That's ridiculous. He's gonna shoot it down. Houston, do you read me? We have a moon landing with the help of. Oh, that's right. So options are saying. We have a moon landing with the help of Elon Musk's SpaceX rockets. How do you copy, Houston? Day after NVIDIA shakes the market, we land on the moon, boys. So, what is options? Read CoinFox. Speak to me. Speak to us. Speak to the team. Because this definitely has something. But I want to know a little more. You are familiar with this ticker. I know you've been playing it for quite a while now. He stole a Russian chick from Putin. Nice. All right, man. So if this is the case, we have multiple time frame upside signals on volatility and momentum. Not to even hold on. Yeah, this is pretty damn something, right? Hourly time frame, recent sell signal. We're looking at that potential drop to 6. I don't even know if it can reach that low. Maybe 686, just sub $7, maybe even to $7.10 for a short-term play, right? That would be probably the area to reaccumulate. 4-hour time frame, our proprietary algorithm here has set a buy signal from the low of about 372, and it has not given us a sell signal just yet. Okay, so this thing is absolutely still suggesting upside continuation. Let's see the 3-hour. Does it have any share? No, the 3-hour also. Buy signal set at the low of 556, and no sell signal in ever. Buy hourly time frame got a buy signal at the low of 435, and no sell signal just yet either. The $5 mark to retrace would be so damn ideal, bro. That would be ridiculous. I think I honestly could see it at around. I mean, if it did drop that heavy, EMA 9 buy hourly time frame 549, 545, right around there. I don't. I mean, a lot of the algorithm has said. Dude, the algorithm has bought around the $5 mark in all of these time frames. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm already seeing where the time frames are actually regarding this algo. I'm already seeing where it's most effective in. So far, freaking so good, man. So this was the initial buy on the buy hourly time frame play here was a low of 370. And it had you sell at the open of 515. Then it had you rebuy again at the low of 435, and it hasn't given you a sell signal just yet. My goodness. This is probably going to continue to the upside here, guys. And I do think that there could be an immediate short-term pullback. We have to see how it reacts on that pullback first, and then we're going to see how it reacts as far as a continuation. But that is pretty much what I'm looking for here from Lunar. And by the way, team, if you are at all interested, go ahead and get in touch with me for this proprietary algorithm at arcabulls@gmail.com. And I will take you through the process of subscription on this, right? This algorithm here, this is the momentum channels. Let's put this in large. And yeah, so that is it for ticker symbol LUNR. And yeah, you guys, I think there's some interesting plays coming up, and I will say, what's the economic calendar telling us? Do we have any macro news coming up? Like, do we have Fed speakers, or do we have we just did producer price, we did CPI, we did Fed bar. I think we already nailed JOLTS right 2 weeks ago. I forgot what else. Hold on just a sec, team. Let's see here. Okay. I'm actually going to take a look to see if we have anything coming up here. Let's do the economic calendar. And let's mark off the high importance. Okay, Fed minutes. What time is that? 11 a.m.? Okay. Well, that's not so bad. Let's see. CB leading index. Okay, 3-month bill auction. Yes. My master students will receive that algorithm as a gift from me only if they pass with an 85% or greater. 6-month bill auction as well. 52-week bill auction as well, but that's all Tuesday. Okay. Let's see. Wednesday aside from, okay. So Lunar Daily recent day 1 rip, day 2 gap up, and crap days 3 and 4 fade if the same pattern repeats Friday. Friday was the gap and crap. Tuesday, Wednesday could fade and then boom on Thursday options. Yeah, if it does consolidate, it could be because of a major inflection. Fed Bostic is going to be speaking damn it, that's after hours on Wednesday. Red Book year over year, 17-week bill auction. Okay, 20-year bond auction. FOMC minutes, we got that. API crude oil. Let's see what else. Okay, so that's what we have. I was actually trying to see if there was anything going to be. Honestly, nothing's going to be in the way of like Nvidia. I honestly think it's probably way too strong to consider any weirdness there. Let me come back in here. Okay. It does coincide with the landing. You're right. So that's it for that was it for Tesla, IWM, DXY, WST, Capital One, Discover, and I think that was all that we've looked at so far. So let's pull out the big guns here and start observing price and Lunar, right? And let's start observing price here for Nvidia. Meta should be another one that we probably should look at too. Let's see here. Let me do. Maybe I haven't done this one too much. Let's see. Oh, that is 2. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's look at Nvidia here. Okay. Let's clear up everything. What I want to do here is start with a clean slate entirely and see what we have, right? So let's do that. You can get rid of all that crap. All this stuff too. And okay. Actual movement. Okay, perfect. So here we go. Here we go. Let's put in the daily time frame of Nvidia. Keep the 5-minute time frame up and running. Yeah, I do. Oof. Man, that's looking a little sketchy there, isn't it? Who's with me here, man? Will Nvidia? You know what? Let's do this real quick. Let me go into the stream. We're gonna create something here for us. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Here you are. And so the poll, I'm going to start a poll here. And it's simply going to ask, will Nvidia beat earnings? Go ahead and start your voting now. And let me know what you guys think as far as Nvidia beating earnings this Wednesday. Let's allow a couple minutes to fly by here and get those answers in and see what we're saying. Oof. Guys, we're looking really sketchy here. Damn. So go ahead and submit your vote. Will NVIDIA beat earnings? Yes or no? Man. And does my vote count? Should I vote? I can't. Oh my goodness. So Joe H is saying that expectations are high, but it will disappoint. Is that true? Will NVIDIA miss earnings on Wednesday? This is I want to see if we can get a social read. Is there a who cares option? What I'm actually trying to do is getting a sentiment read for the broader market leading into maybe the month. So see if we can gauge direction overall, because I mean, what do you think? If NVIDIA does beat earnings, does it have the juice to pull the entire market up with it? And will it have the juice to have it continue? Joe H, irrational exuberance. I would say let's see. It could be a psychological perspective. Gorilla gonna capitulate? CoinFox is saying if it beats, it will pull the market for. Damn, yeah, no, I agree with you. No. Oh, dude. NVIDIA. It was a couple bad trades last week. I ended the week red last week. Oh, man. Let's not go there. We're about to come back. Candace Morrison, take care. Have a good night. So, guys, for the new viewers, please go ahead and submit your vote. Will NVIDIA beat earnings? Yes or no? But do you think that NVIDIA will miss? And if it does miss, what the heck is going to happen? Well, I got to tell you this. NVIDIA is large enough to pull the entire market down. Right? It's one of those tyrants. It's one of those giants. So, CoinFox, I missed this one. He said, well, there's no way my 660 or 630 by end of February will hit unless they miss. Now, what if they miss and the price comes down to like 690 and then the biggest bull action comes through there and this thing just goes to 800? Joe H saying, Arca, if they beat, it wouldn't, let's see. If they beat, it wouldn't meet expectations of its current level. Oh, so you think even if they beat, that they still wouldn't meet the expectations? Is that, I feel like I've read that somewhere, and I'm not sure if that was based on the graphics cards sales, which I know at a certain point, they dropped the price of their RTX 4070 and the 4070 Ti. They dropped the price on those. right? But the valuation of the 4090s skyrocketed. Like people are finding or they're scrambling for used computers just to sell those graphics units, the 4090s, just to sell them in the market for threefold what they paid for a used computer. Options, 25% of the revenue. What is the GPU? Because I know that they're getting a lot in partnership too. Well, yeah, yeah, it's not going to matter if they beat for that. I'm trying to figure out to see if they're going to beat for the month though. See if we can get if the forward guidance does show statistically an upside. I'm going to back test it. Because I think it would be wise if we went into Nvidia with a big back test, like not a small one. Like not, I mean, I don't mean like so damn huge to the point where I'm just gonna not work on anything else except that, right? But what I mean is if we can go in like really prepared, like sureties. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Cryptic Trader is completely right, guys. What he says is definitely true. It's absolutely true. So, what's the immediate short term telling us? 5-minute time frame is experiencing a resistance from the EMA 9 and EMA 7 and the SMA 5. Okay, so if that's the resistance that we're getting here on NVIDIA, that means that we have a little bit of a pullback to the SMA 50 at 726.73. And if we do get that 726.73, that would be in line or very close, at least in this perspective here, right? So if you're looking at it like this, here, right around that SMA 50, that means that we might as well just go to the prior day low, right? 725. And if we do get that 725, does that mean that we bounce or do we fail? Well, I'll give you the range for capitulation. Because, guys, this is we can NVIDIA has been kind of flexing its full ATRs day by day, up and down. Let's see. So, bottom side support here for a bounce, and it could be a temporary bounce, okay? 724.05 to 724.93. Potential bounce from this area here. We could then come back up and validate resistances between this zone, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you. But know that this is very small in comparison to what NVIDIA can move, right? So let's go ahead and color that one. A little bit of a red color, right? So this is going to be the bounce zone. This is going to be the short zone. And this would be the break of inflection from a buy daily low, right? So if we get the buy daily low, let's look at the 3-day low. And that means that we could reach maybe into the 719. So what is the daily average true range on NVIDIA? We're looking at 2176. 2176 implies a weekly low, right? So if we can get 696 bottom, I'm not sure that it'll go all the way to 696, but there is a probability of facing a 702.52 bottom. And if I can give you a range within there, I'm not saying that 696 is not a probability. I'm just saying that I'm not sure that people are ready to take it that low. But if they are, then screw it. You know, it's there. This is my potential bottom side target. 701.11 to 702.75. We can get I don't know how fast it'll capitulate here, because we are experiencing some broader market pressures. Guys, if you're new to the chat, please go ahead and submit your vote. Will NVIDIA beat earnings? Yes or no? All right, thank you so much for coming on by. Please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, so we can engage and finesse that algorithm. And, I haven't even said it enough today at all. But please know that we are trading the financial markets together. And I'm going to go ahead and extend this invite link for you to click and join the Arca Bulls trading team, as we are trading live right? So now, team, oh yeah, so if we can observe this in more of a, let's pull up the 4 hour time frame here, right? If we're looking at a 4 hour time frame, we kind of are sitting around, or maybe even a 6 or an 8. Let's look at these, right? Maybe the 6 hour. If we're looking at a bottom side target here, it looks like our inflection point could be set to 724.07. Breaking inflection does have some deeper consequences, right? I know that we're going to have some little chop around here. I get that. But I do think that your bottom side here could be a shot to 719 for support. You're going to get the top side here to start validating the 723.04 to about 724.03. And that'll allow us to start experiencing the 717 bottom to 720 resistance, and eventually your 712 to maybe the areas of around 708. And then we are probably going to set our tone here to that 702 bottom. I'm not sure that we can reach it. But like I said, NVIDIA has been flexing on its ATR, a full ATR up and down, more often than not. Right? So we just, what I'm seeing here is 6 hour time frame. We're getting, wicks, a pretty, large wicks to the upside. That's, bull exhaustion. That could be giving us the downside probability here. Right? So I don't know if we're going to start building a little bit of a head and shoulders here as well, and then take price action down even lower. I don't know, but I'm not seeing the markets. I'm not seeing them fall off a cliff yet. I do see potential pullback, some pressure for the week. And then whatever else NVIDIA sets as guidance, that's that. You know what I mean? That's it's sitting there how it is. But I'm not calling just yet like a sell-off in the broader markets, right? We looked at the ES earlier today too. That's not necessarily screaming. And then also the limited upside here from the DXY sitting at about 106.51. We're at 104.38. I get it. It's a deeper upside. I see that. Right? But again, I'm not sure that I'm seeing capitulation. Right? So if I just want you guys to know that I'm not bearish the entire market here. I'm just saying that we are due for a breather here, and NVIDIA may show us that, and I'm not sure what they're going to say for earnings. But you know what? If we can consider one more ticker here, let's go ahead and just choose Meta and call it a night. It's actually, I'm about just about 9 minutes out, and let's take a look here. So Meta daily time frame, and let me leave up here. Oh man, yeah, Meta daily outside bar, red bar. This is probably going to set its way down. The tone is set here, So, and also I think we're getting an increase in bear volume. In fact, we're at the resistance of the moving average in bear volume. As soon as this thing starts peeking its head above that moving average, more short sellers are going to be triggered here. There is quite a large range to mess with Meta here. It is very large and very dangerous. You're looking at it, well, the only thing that's kind of holding this thing is the fact that it's not moving beyond $14 on average true range on a daily time frame, right? But that can shift quickly. And it's already been at about 50 plus $15. Historically speaking, top side of the ATR could be around $17 on a daily time frame, maybe even higher, right? But yeah, it's around $17. So we're reaching tops of that, right? So this could show some pressure there. Okay, let's go to the 12-hour time frame, or actually, you know what? Let's load the moving averages here and see see where we are presently, right? Support from the daily time frame, SMA 10, EMA 30 support as well, and we've long crossed. Oh my goodness, yeah, we've long crossed the major moving averages, right? So let's take a look at the 5-day, maybe the weekly or even the monthly, right? 5-day time frame, 1 day, 16 hours to close, potential shooting star formation there. It's long wicks to the upside on 3 consecutive 5-day candles. There's some pressure happening here, team. Indecision candle on the weekly, bi-weekly candle indecision as well. Monthly time frame. Let's see. The monthly time frame is really the only thing that's going to be able to hold this thing through. But we will see. Let me see volume here. Oh crap. Yeah, we're declining volume here, team. There's a one hell of a known weakness here, like big time weakness, like hella weakness. Look at that. Starting from right here, declining volume and ascending price. This is not the best look. Tomorrow, Cryptic Trader saying is a pretty big earnings day. HD. Yeah, Meta here said to potentially pull back here soon. Wait for that rejection of the 475.63 and the break of the prior day low at 469.06. This could take you down to around 465, maybe 460. This could reach some gnarly lows too. So let's see. Ticker symbol HD. I told you all about Lunar. Thank you, Options. I appreciate you, brother. So let's go ahead and add it right now. Ticker symbol HD. For Home Depot. Now, are we looking at this after? Is this going to be after hours play? Let me look at WMT. WMT. Oh, sorry, it's WM.
Okay, I was muted. Home Depot is pre, and that usually is a mover throughout the day. So is
Oh,
Walmart.
really?
Yeah.
This is going to be like beyond the time that we can execute?
Yeah, it'll be early, but usually it tends to run. They tend to run during the earnings day throughout the day.
Earnings day mover. Cool.
And the other one is Palo Alto Networks for aftermarket.
Is
It's
that
something to watch in case they start moving.
Which one is that?
That's tech.
WMT? No. That's
WMT is Walmart. Walmart.
And then the other one that you said is for the post market?
Yeah, Palo Alto Networks, PAN-W. NW.
Oh, NW.
Oh, PAN. PANW.
PANW.
Like Panoch W.
Panoch. Okay. This is going to be an after hours. Okay. And for Walmart, was this oh dude, what the hell? Walmart is about to split. They're doing that looks like a forward split. That's going to be
Walmart's
on
free.
March when is it? Monday the 26th of February. It's still some time there. Wow. Okay. Sorry dude, is this the one a pre?
Yeah, pre.
Okay. All right. And I'm not sure that I missed another one that you were talking about. That was it, right?
PAN-W. It's PAN-W, HD, and WMT.
HD and WMT. Got him. Okay. So these are going to be, let's see if we can get some analysis done on PAN-W for after hours tomorrow. This looks like a freaking pretty good mover. Team, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll in about 10 seconds, right? So please go ahead and submit your vote. Will NVIDIA beat earnings or not? Hit that yes. Hit that no. Hit it. Right? So 5, 4, and trace. 2, 1. And here's the end of the poll. And here are the results.
Blow up like Options Rocket.
Yeah. So take a look at the results for NVIDIA earnings beats. We have a 57% sentiment saying yes, 42% no. 28 votes were completed by this. That's yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see what the what guidance says on this. So we'll be ready for it. We'll be ready for it. All right, but things are looking pretty good here. So now we got Cryptic Trader kindly sharing with us the HD, WMT, and Pan W for potential earnings plays. Remember, Home Depot market mover. It moves actually during market hours. Better said. Right, and we'll take a look at how Walmart's WMT reacts to price during the day tomorrow. Okay, team. So now you know the entire scope of the play. Please, please, please make sure to hit that link I just included in the chat. Join the Arca Bulls trading team. Come by and say what's up. Let's trade the financial markets together. And yeah, so I think this is a pretty good place to leave off, cabrón. Let's get some rest. Let's do our damn thing. I hope some of the guys, I hope some of the guys got out so they can go and rest. But I appreciate you, man. Let's meet up tomorrow. Let's see what's up with the markets and move right along. Let me say goodbye to the team. Thank you, guys. Please take care. And you know where to reach me if you have any questions or concerns. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, never, never. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your night. And I'll catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios. Oh, yeah.